As lawmakers in Annapolis struggle to find solutions for the budget deficit and crime crisis, they're also pushing back on anti-Semitism. Lawmakers in the General Assembly have announced they're forming a first-ever Jewish Caucus with the hopes of combating the rise of hate crimes against the Jewish community.
I hope that we will be able to ultimately bend the curve of anti-Semitism and create safer, more accepting, more inclusive, peaceful communities throughout the state.
And we have team coverage tonight on the impact of the war, both here in the Maryland area and internationally, starting with Fox 45's Jessica Babb. She joins us now with more on what the Jewish Caucus plans to accomplish this session. Jessica?
Across our communities, there have been several recent anti-Semitic incidents, including here at the Baltimore Hebrew congregation, with police investigating vandalism. I spoke with several members of the Jewish Caucus who say in light of recent events, they want to come together as a voice for the Jewish community.
It was very disturbing.
From slash signs at the Baltimore Hebrew congregation in Pikesville,
I had a man go, he called me a dirty Jew multiple times,
to hate in Hamden with vandalism at homes on 34th Street.
The resolution fails for immediate adoption.
To backlash after the Baltimore City Council rejected a resolution in support of Israel, with 4 council members abstaining from the vote.
It's important that their government can stand with them.
And that's what 20 members in the General Assembly are trying to do with the newly created Jewish Caucus.
This is something that we've been talking about for a little while now, and I think the spike, frankly, in anti-Semitic and hate incidents, I think, really pushed us to officially launch.
I think it's important that we come together and speak with a unified voice to condemn anti-Semitism and to encourage policies and programs that can bring people together, that can support the security and safety of Jewish communities in Maryland.
Speaking with 7 members from the caucus on Wednesday,
I hope this caucus will be a force for good in terms of educating folks.
It is about shining a light and making people aware and holding people accountable.
While it's not clear which pieces of legislation they'll latch on to.
We're not coming in with a legislative agenda per se right now.
We haven't officially, selected our priority bills, and a lot of things right now in Annapolis are still being drafted.
Working with other caucuses, members of the Jewish Caucus say they'll likely be considering legislation related to education, anti-Semitism, security, and civil and religious liberties.
When there are incidents of hate or intolerance, regardless of whether they're targeting specifically the Jewish community, but they might be targeting the African American community, the Muslim community, that we speak out.
That's our goal. And, if you've got 20 people committed to that goal with the support of leadership, I certainly believe we might not be able to get all of our goals accomplished year one. I definitely believe we will make inroads.
Making sure Jewish voices in Annapolis are represented.
We'll look for opportunities to speak as a community and to be responsive to issues that the community comes to us with.
If there's a problem in the community that can be addressed by legislation, it's our responsibility to try to do that.
Along with working with other caucuses, legislators tell me they also plan to work with their non-Jewish colleagues to pass legislation to benefit our communities. Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.